A former senior executive in Nigeria's insurance industry has introduced a new initiative aimed at reassessing the role of insurance in the country's long-term economic planning. Addressing journalists at the media briefing in Lagos, the former executive director of AXA Mansard said the re-architecture project is a policy and systems-focused framework intended to better align Nigeria's insurance and financial architecture with the federal government's target of building a $1 trillion economy.
Nigeria's insurance industry has occupied a limited space within the country's broader economic framework, with penetration levels remaining below 3% despite Nigeria's status as Africa's largest economy by population. Although this sector is expected to provide risk protection, strengthen investors' confidence and stabilize businesses, challenges such as weak structure, low public trust and minimal integration of the informal economy have continued to restrict its impacts. With the federal government pursuing an ambitious plan to expand Nigeria into a $1 trillion economy, the re-architecture project is positioned as an attempt to shift insurance from a peripheral financial service to a core tool for economic stability and resilience.
The regulator is much more stricter, clearer, and they want companies that are viable. This is why the capital rule that they've defined, they've never defined it this way before. Before, when you have capital, you can count your building as part of the capital. In this new era, building is not capital. Because they said that you cannot sell your building when it's time to pay claim. So it shouldn't be capital, which is true. As you can imagine, can we quickly sell our building? No. At best, we can rent it. So this new definition of capital means companies are really buoyant. So people that are doing insurance are people that are really ready to do insurance, which means we will take losses, we will take gains. In the end, all of us is pooling of risk.
The initiative is being introduced at a critical time for the industry as operators prepare for the implementation of the Nigerian Insurance Industry Reform Act 2025.
So the regulator has said, now, with the new NIRA Act, you must respond to claims within a limited time. You must make sure you settle it. If there's an issue, make sure you settle the issue quickly. So there are this new enforcement. That's why compliance is important as an industry. But we also need people to help us because we don't get feedback in Nigeria. We'll do a survey to customers. Please fill survey. Tell us how you feel about the experience. People will not fill the survey. 5% of people will fill the survey. So that means I only have 5% of the opinion of the people there.
As Nigeria recalibrates its financial systems to support long-term growth, it is believed that the extent to which insurance reforms translate into broader economic inclusion and stability may determine whether the sector can play a more central role in achieving the country's $1 trillion ambition.